You ever hear about full YouTube automation? You know, the dream of a viral method that takes all the really hard stuff, the scripting, the voiceover, the editing, and just boils it all down to a single click. Well, today we're going to break down exactly how that's supposed to work, and maybe more importantly, what the reality actually looks like. Let's get into it.
So here's the plan. First, we'll dig into why that one-click dream is so appealing. Then, we'll uncover the Google tool that's making all this noise and walk through its four-step process. We'll even look at a real-life example before we hit a major reality check on the costs and the catches. And finally, we'll ask what this all means for the future of content.
All right, so why is this whole one-click idea so powerful in the first place? Well, it's because, for a lot of people, making a single high-quality YouTube video feels like trying to climb a mountain. It's just a ton of work. This dream is all about promising a shortcut right to the top.
Does this sound familiar? You get a fantastic idea for a video, but then you start thinking about all the steps, all the software you'd need, the sheer time commitment, and the idea just kinda fizzles out. That is the exact frustration this whole automation thing promises to completely erase.
Now, the source material kind of dismisses these as lame excuses, but let's be real, they are very real roadblocks. You've got paid AI tools for scripts, paid tools for voiceovers. That stuff adds up fast. Video editing software can have a crazy steep learning curve, and honestly, who really has the time? These are the real pain points that stop so many great ideas before they even get started.
So, what if a tool came along that promised to just wipe all those problems off the map? That is exactly the claim we're looking at today, and it's all centered around a really powerful and honestly kind of surprising tool from Google itself. This quote from the original source video really gets to the heart of the promise. See, it's not just about making things easier, it's about making them instant. The whole idea is that after this, there are no more valid reasons holding you back from being a creator. And the tool at the center of all this is called Notebook LM. The critical thing to know here is that this isn't some sketchy third-party app. This is an official AI tool straight from Google. Its whole purpose is to take one source, like a YouTube video link, and basically rebuild it from the ground up into a ton of new content.
Okay, so how does it actually work in practice? Well, the process is broken down into this remarkably simple four-step workflow that's supposed to turn a single link into a totally finished video. And it really is this simple. Step 1, find any YouTube video you want. 2, paste that link into Notebook LM. 3, you select Video Overview and pick whatever language you want. And 4, you hit Generate. That is the entire one-click promise right there in action.
So what pops out at the other end of this process? The source video gives us a perfect example. It takes a video that was originally made in Urdu and uses this exact process to transform it into something completely different.
And here you can see that transformation. The original Urdu video, with its own script and its own voiceover, becomes a brand new English video. And the key claim here is that the script isn't just a lazy direct translation. It's actually been paraphrased to avoid plagiarism. And it's paired with a totally new AI-generated English voiceover. Pretty wild.
But wait, it doesn't stop with just the video. That same single link can also spit out all of this other stuff. You can get mind maps to see the structure, detailed reports, quizzes for your audience. It's basically a full-blown content repurposing machine, and it all comes from that one initial source.
Okay, this all sounds absolutely incredible, right? Maybe a little too good to be true. And that's exactly where we need to pump the brakes and look at the fine print, because this isn't quite the free, effortless dream that it first appears to be. And here's the first huge catch. The cost. The free plan, it really limits you to maybe 1 or 2 videos a day. If you want unlimited use, you need Google's Gemini Ultra package, which the source says costs around $400. Now, the creator in the source video offers a little workaround for about 2,300 rupees, which is roughly $28. But the bottom line is pretty clear. Real unlimited automation, it is not free.
The second big catch is the quality, and the source is very upfront about this. While the audio and the script are often surprisingly good, the AI-generated video editing itself can be, well, a little basic. It might not live up to the standard you're looking for in a professional video. And, you know, this all leads to hidden work. That one click gets you a first draft, but to make it great, you'll probably need to export the audio and all the assets into a separate video editor like CapCut. You want to add your own captions, your own graphics, and fix the pacing. So while it automates the start of the process, it definitely doesn't eliminate the need for actual editing skills.
So after looking at the dream and then the reality, what's the final verdict here? What should we really take away from this powerful, but let's face it, imperfect tool?
I think the key is to completely reframe what this tool is. It's not a magic button that creates amazing original content out of thin air. What it is an incredibly powerful engine for repurposing existing content at a scale that was just unimaginable before.
And that is its true power. Just imagine, you pour your energy into creating one amazing high-quality video. With this tool, you could potentially turn that single piece of content into 20 different videos for 20 different channels, each in a brand new language. One person could suddenly manage a global content empire. Now that is the real game changer here. So that really leaves us with one final thought. Tools like Notebook LM are, without a doubt, incredibly powerful. They tear down some of the old barriers to entry, but they also put up new ones, like needing to be good at finding content, smart prompting, and post-production editing. So, is this a real shortcut to success, or are we just trading one kind of work for another? I think that's something every creator is going to have to answer for themselves.